Good evening, and welcome to the 2022 National Honor Society induction ceremony here at Pelham Memorial High School. If we have not met, my name is Mark Kirkwood, proud principal of Pelham Memorial High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, please welcome Juliana Liegi, who will sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was amazing. Thank you, Juliana. Dr. Owen McShane, Dr. Champ, faculty, parents, and most importantly, students, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 98th induction ceremony of the Knight and Lamp chapter of the National Honor Society. Yeah. As we stand beneath the words honor here, the ideals for which they fought, we are reminded that the values of Pelham Memorial High School itself are the values of the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Students, tonight we're here to celebrate you and your very significant accomplishments. You and your families, our faculty and staff, have much to be proud of. During our ceremony, National Honor Society leaders will speak about the meaning of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In addition, new and returning members will state the National Honor Society pledge. It's my particular hope that the meaning of tonight's ceremony will stay with you long after your days at Pell Memorial High School have concluded. But while you are here, each time you walk through our building, you will be reminded of our shared commitment to these high ideals. As we enter our building at the 575 Colonial Avenue main entrance, on either side of the entrance, we stand before the memorial rolls of World War I and World War II, visible reminders of Pelham's enduring commitment to service. As we stand beneath the main stairwell and look up at the frieze created by Pell Memorial High School alumni Salvador Pietro, we see graduates looking out toward future careers in the sciences, their deep commitment to learning exemplified by the words, "Wisdom remains with me." And as we stand on our building's second floor, beneath the beautiful stained glass skylight with its imagery of a medieval monk transcribing a text, surrounded by historical symbols of knowledge such as the quill and owl, we're reminded to let the light of learning guide our days. For as Milton once said, a good book is the precious lifeblood of the master spirit. I'll close with words about character. The great 19th century writer and public intellectual Ralph Waldo Emerson once commented, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." And what lies within you, our Pell Memorial High School students, is a great deal of capacity to study, to serve, to lead, and to do right by others. Congratulations on your induction into Pell Memorial High School's Knight and Lamp chapter of the National Honor Society. I would now like to introduce National Honor Society President Katie Brandler.
Hello, everybody. I'll be reading Ceremony and Scholarship. So, the membership of the Knight and Lamp chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. The 4 officers will review these qualities tonight. So first is scholarship. Excellence in scholarship reveals not only that one's storage of knowledge has been increased, but also that the individual has endeavored to make the most of the opportunities at hand. Knowledge is both necessary and useful. It can be acquired in only one way, and that is through diligence and effort. It is a truism that knowledge is power, but a necessary corollary is that it must be exercised with wisdom. With each successive year, more discoveries have been made, more inventions devised for man's use. Until today, the schoolboy has at his command the wisdom of an ancient sage. A little learning is a dangerous thing, but great knowledge makes one humble. Knowledge broadens one's horizon and makes one raise his eyes involuntarily to higher things. It dispels the limitations of ignorance and fear, and frees one from the fetters of self. Now I will light the scholarship candle. Next, I would like to welcome National Honor Society Vice President Edward Dunn.
Hi, I will be reading the second quality, which is service. The essence of service is love, and without love, service is empty. The love which inspires true service is not partial, but universal. It takes no cognizance of hate. It does not foster jealousy, but it inspires loyalty and confidence because it destroys fear. Upon every hand are opportunities to render service to an individual, to an organization, to your country, or to the world. By performing the small services at hand does one become accustomed to serving others until larger opportunities call him. The experience gained through the small deeds serves him in the broader field. Serving others does not entail the suppression of one's individuality, rather does it mean the expression and development of it. But in the expression of that individuality, there is no place for pettiness, greed, avarice, or made ambition. The world is full of self-will, self-justification, and self-love, which are the foundations of the world's ills. Today, the world needs individuals who can rise above the tides of the times and serve unselfishly. I will now light the candle for his service. Now, please welcome Sam Gregoire, Vice President of the NHS for the class of 2023, who will read leadership.
Hi, I will be reading leadership. Leadership in its highest sense is not simply an outgrowth of a vigorous and pleasing personality. Leadership, in order to benefit mankind, must proceed from unselfish motives, from a strong character, and from a self-informed mind. It requires constant denial of self, a genuine affection for mankind, and an abiding trust in God. Humility is requisite here. Also, for the success of any cause is endangered when the leader thinks himself greater than the cause. A true leader is marked by self-confidence and poise, both of which are born of experience, knowledge, and an understanding of people. Self-confidence is not conceit, but it's a genuine belief in the righteousness of one's cause and a just appraisal of one's ability and knowledge. The peace and prosperity of the world, the salvation of mankind from itself are in your hands. Accepting this charge, and when petty quarrels threaten to deter you, look ahead to the broad horizon and reuse to be stopped until you have attained your goal. In you, the leaders of your own world today, lies the hope of the world tomorrow. I will now be lighting the leadership candle. Please welcome Isaac Leaf, the president of the class of 2024 National Honor Society.
I'll be reading the quality of character. Character is a structure of thoughts, and nothing outside one's thinking is included in it. It is built of valor, patience, love, purity, moral courage, gratitude, joy, respect, appreciation of the good and beautiful, perseverance in the right, and independence of thought. A character composed of all these elements would be a great character indeed, but it would become noble only so far as is tempted with humility. The noblest characters in the annals of history have exemplified this virtue. In our own nation, Abraham Lincoln is an outstanding example. The world admires beauty, ability, and wisdom, but it reveres true humility. The most influential man who ever lived, the man who centuries after his sojourn on earth commands the reverence of the civilized world, said, "I can of my own self do nothing." A sound and good character is the foundation of leadership, scholarship, and service. I will now light the candle for a character. At this time, may all members and inductees please rise and repeat the following pledge. When I say my name, please replace it with your own. I, Isaac Leaf, being aware of the honor which is being bestowed upon me by my selection for membership in the National Honor Society, do hereby pledge loyalty to this organization. It shall be my earnest purpose to give unsparingly of my time and energy towards the promotion of all school activities. I will strive to be at all times a model student and will never knowingly bring reproach upon my school. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of this society for which I have been selected, striving in every way by word and deed to make its ideals the ideals of my school and my life. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce District Superintendent Dr. Champ.
Thank you. Good evening and congratulations to tonight's scholars. As we have already witnessed this evening, each of the inductees has distinguished themselves in terms of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. They uphold principles of morality and ethics, are cooperative, demonstrate high standards of honesty and reliability, show courtesy, concern, and respect for others. They are leaders who are resourceful, good problem solvers, promoters of school activities, idea contributors, dependable, and persons who exemplify positive attitudes about life. They contribute to their school and community voluntarily with a positive, courteous, and enthusiastic spirit. Students, we are so proud of you for displaying these qualities. Parents, we sincerely thank you for modeling these behaviors and for your tireless support of your children day in and day out throughout all the challenges and successes they have faced thus far. And these last couple of years have been some of the most challenging. So thank you for all you have done to support them. As we share comments tonight from the prior speakers and myself, I want to extend what is possibly an often quoted reference to the many others that have been shared tonight. Mine are a little simpler, though, than some of theirs. It is a text that brings us all back to basics about what it means to be human and to successfully navigate this increasingly complex world. Robert Fulghum, in All I Really Need to Know, I Learned in Kindergarten, elucidates lessons that in many ways are actually reflective of the pillars of the National Honor Society, and in many ways far more simple and foundational. Fulghum writes, "These are the things I learned in kindergarten. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some and drink some and draw some and paint some and sing and dance and play and work some every day. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out in the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots grow down and the plant goes up and nobody really knows how or why, but we all are kind of like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die and so do we. And then remember the Dick and Jane books from when we were kids, and the first word you learned, the biggest word of all, look. He goes on to say, think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon and lay down with our blankets for a nap. Or if all the governments had as basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own mess. It is still true, no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, it's best to hold hands and stick together. So students, as you go out from here tonight, continue to demonstrate character, scholarship, leadership, and service, not just for the sake of earning your place in this honor society, but because those efforts make the world a better place. I urge you, as you move forward towards completion of your high school career in the next months and years, to take time to look, to wonder, to live a balanced life, and to hold hands and stick together. Congratulations again, and I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Dr. Champ. Now I'll be reading all the names of the current National Honor Society members who are being re-inducted tonight. So please ask the first row of the middle section to rise. Okay, Kirsten Agbenega. This one. Rachel Anderson. Riley Abman. Shreyas Basavatia. Christopher Blanc. Maria Kate Bolderev, Leela Brady, Natalie Brown, now please ask the second row to rise. Liam Bruckner, Sarani Campo, Isabella Caruso, Victor Chang, Thomas Cole, Grace Colkin, Sean Condon, Casey Kreutz, and Emma Crotty. Now I'll ask the third row to rise. Matthew Cruz, Owen Cuomo, John DeVivo, Grace Dunhill, Tobias Demore, Catherine D'Angelo, Kate Ely, Alex Estevarina, and Victoria Fair. Now I'll ask the fourth row to rise. Madeline Finster, Ash Flippen, Christopher Franchini, Tobias Fry, Kelly Gallivan, Catherine Gilchrist, Ali, Antonio Golfo, and Nija Gonzalez-Breen. Now I'll ask the fifth row to rise. Will Gottfried, Luke Green, Annabelle Hochberg, Bruno Hochberg, Aoife Jeffries, Theodore Johnson, Gavin Kleinberger, Ava Knickerbocker, and Keneal LaRoche. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Audrey Levinson, Giuliano Liegi, Grant Lover, Miles Mayberger, Jack Mallinson, Reese McLean, Henry Monterelli, and Christian Montano. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Brian Adoka, Vincent Nee, Luciano Pedisano, Claire Pachuta, Ava Palucci, Ariane Palinkovic, Alexander Prentice, Alexandra Prisco, and Catherine Prisco. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Amina Pucci, Julian Raspberry, Callum Reen, Lauren Rocco, Michael Sample, Adina Sasson, Jaya Cicheron, Caitlin Sheehy, and Robbie Shepard. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Jonah Sherbansky, Leah Sherbansky, Maria Shutai, Ellie Soderberg, Christina Stefanizzi, Quincy Stern, Pierce Stewart Gale, S. Topagna, and Daniel Telashevsky. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Riley Teller, Wayne Chun Ting, Owen Tolan, Johnny Torres, Ian Urquhart, Courtney Valenti, Emma Van Prague, Olivia Vickman, and Diana Vilches. Now I'll ask the next row to rise. Ava Vitale, Samuel Wallach, Lydia Whalen, Nadine Whalen, Cooper Winburn, Adam Wolf, Annabelle Zusin, and Elizabeth Zusin. Now I welcome up Junior Class President Isaac Leaf to read out the names of the new inductees to National Honor Society.
Thank you. I would first like to acknowledge Junior Class Vice President of the National Honor Society, Samantha Gregoire. May the first row of new inductees please rise. Catherine Bertone, Adam Garforth, Anna McGrory, William McGuire, Gabrielle Ato, Gavin Omer, Irene Basu, Alexander Beltman, James Blackburn. Next row. John Boyce, Pierre Kayat, Lucas Calderon, Chloe Castro, Spencer Conrad, Adriana Craig, William Crotty, Gabriel DeCruz, and Sarah Dow. Third row. Arjun Diocharan. Emile Demarais. Lucetta Dolan. John Dolan. Amy Doherty. Row 4. Jasmine Duffus. Gavin Duffy. Russell Eustace. And Will Fellner. Next row. Sebastian Fisher. Eric Fontanella. Wilson Fredbeck. Savannah Giglio. Sienna Giuseppe. Clara Good. Avery Goodman. Catherine Gristino. Vivian Guo. Annika Halverson. Elle Halverson. Sarah Harris. Next row, please rise. Zachary Hazley Allende. Christian Howell. Tatiana Irani. Rachel Janos. Evan Kaplansky. Zaid Karame. Next row, please rise. Julia Kindig. Benjamin Koff. Catherine Kuznetsov. Emma Laskaya. Sebastian Levy. Quinn Lover. Next row, please rise. Brooke Luce. Asa Malik. Prashant Mawano. Sean McCormick. Mia McDermott. Chloe McGibbon. Next row, please rise. Ryan McGovern. Megan McInerney. Liam Mead. Olivia Medrano. Elena Mejias. And Christopher Meyer. Next row, please rise. Matthew Michaeloff. Jake Milo. Kasha Mitrione. Silvio Morovich. Chinameri Njoku. And Connor Normoy. Next row, please rise. Catherine Nyborg. Lise Abdulu. Giada O'Kane. Josephine Olivia. Mia Orlando. And Adela Penariti. Next row, please rise. Celia Parent. Padraig Perlman. Jacqueline Pinetto. Genevieve Pereira. Olivia Polsky. And Nolan Prophet. Next row, please rise. Ava Purcell. Sarush Rossi. Luke Reishi. April Riniker. Inez Rowland. And Catherine Ross. Next row, please rise. Adita Roy. Vincent Salerno. Lindsay Santos. Dion Schloyer. Madison Schneider. And Zinedine Zahiwi. Next row, please rise. Laura Shelton. Madeline Simon. Shreyas Singh. Madeline Smith, Leanne Spencer, and Hannah Steinberg. Jack Talmas, Noah Timmermans, Isabella Turner, Madeline Turner, and Lauren Alto. David Valencia and Stacy Zarabelis.
Now I welcome up Board of Education President Dr. Owen McChain.
Okay, thank you so much. That was quite an honor to meet all of you tonight. On behalf of the Board of Education, and I think I can say the entire Pelham community, congratulations to the newly inducted members of the National Honor Society. Congratulations as well to the parents, families, and loved ones here tonight who have given so much support and encouragement. Round of applause. Thank you to Mr. Berkowitz, Ms. Lundy, and Ms. Abeshouse for the honor of inviting me to participate tonight. And thank you especially for your dedication to our students. Yes. The Board of Education commends your commitment to the ideals of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These principles will take you far in life. Now, a wise teacher once told me to always include a quote or story in any public speaking. So I actually scrolled upon something on my For You page on TikTok, a great quote, and Mr. Berkowitz, I'm not going to do the dance that goes with it, so don't worry. I should do the dance, right? Here's the quote. Here's the quote. Watch your thoughts, because your thoughts become your words. Watch your words, because they become your actions. Watch your actions, because they become your habits. Watch your habits, because they become your character. And watch your character, because it becomes your destiny. So your thoughts become your words, become your actions, become your habits, your character, and your destiny. Now, I tried to engage in a little scholarship of my own and figure out, beyond TikTok, where did this quote come from? Some people say it's from Margaret Thatcher. Some people say Gandhi. Some people say the Chinese philosopher, and there may be some Mandarin students who can correct my pronunciation, but Lao Tzu. But from the internet research I did, it was really none of these people. Some people can trace it back to a British newspaper in 1856. But even if that quote can't be accurately attributed to any great leader or philosopher, I think there's still some wisdom in it for you, especially as you may be thinking about next steps in your life and about your destiny. Your parents and teachers have shaped your thinking through your education, the books and stories that you've read. They've taught you how to use words in your writing. I'm sure there's many essays and oral presentations. They've taught you about appropriate actions and behaviors and how to treat other people. You've learned good study skills and time management habits and developed strong character as evidenced by your induction into the National Honor Society tonight. In the future, guard and protect and preserve what you've learned here in the Pelham schools so far from your teachers and parents, because those thoughts, words, actions, habits, and ultimately your character will determine your future destiny. Again, on behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations for your impressive accomplishments, And thank you again for the opportunity to speak tonight.
Thank you, Dr. Owen McChain. And I would like to welcome up Ms. Lundy.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. So it's been about 13 years since I actually was the advisor to National Honor Society, and it's really rewarding to be able to assist and witness the chapter's continued growth after all this time. So congratulations to you on behalf of me and Ms. Abeshead. Excuse me, it was with great respect. And I would like to wish a heartfelt congratulations to all of you who've been inducted here tonight in the National Honor Society. We look forward to working with you throughout your high school career. But a few thank yous as well before we leave from myself. I would like to first and foremost thank the parents and guardians for all your dedication and support to your students, your children. I would also like to extend a very special thank you to Dr. Champ for joining us tonight and giving her meaningful speech, as well as to our Board of Education President, Mr. Owen McChain, for the closing remarks. To Mr. Berkowitz for allowing me to be a liaison between him and the Faculty Council Board, as well as the daily support he's given me over the past month while we organized all of this. To Juliana Liegi for singing the national anthem, all of our amazing orchestra students for playing the lovely music at the beginning of the ceremony. It was really a beautiful way to enter the ceremony. Thank you. A big thank you to Ms. Valerie Miller for her assistance in helping us put together the programs, the letters, the pins, and the certificates that you all got. Mr. Steve Ravita for the lighting and the camera back there, thank you. Our hardworking custodians for the ceremony setup and cleanup. To the student induction team, Katie Brandler, Teddy Dunn, Isaac Leaf, and Samantha Gregware. And last, the 14 faculty members here with us is Mr. Andrew Van Backa. Thank you for coming. But also Miss Angela Calvelli, Miss Jeanette Connolly, Miss Caitlin Cuccia, Miss Devin Fallon, Irene Gruber, Mr. Adrian Hendry, Ms. Andrea, Pelicane, Mr. Leo Pena, Miss Christina Prignano, Miss Raquel Rodriguez, Mr. Neil Schleifer, Mr. Mark Sirico, and Dr. Lori Tortorella. This concludes our ceremony tonight. Have an amazing evening.